Welcome to the Philippines, on the island of Palawan in the municipality of Narra. Today I take 2 cameras with me and I go visit that place. As you can see, there is a chance that I can find some nice looking isolated tree to photograph over there. And why not some wildlife? Actually hoping to photograph the critically endangered red-vented cockatoo. I can hear them sometimes. They sound like a witch. Something like that. Anyway, I will not get into the forest for the obvious reason that it's extremely dangerous. There is something deadly inside that you will hear only 1 second before you die. And the sound goes like this. Pock! I'm very serious. It kills about 150% per year. Maybe you guessed it. The coconut, of course. This is our starting point, which is the place where I live right now, and we will go over there. It will take 30 to 40 minutes all along the beach to reach that goal, a total of 3 hours of photo walk. We will have to cross a little fisherman's place first before getting into the wild. I made a panorama with my new drone, my first drone panorama. It was pretty easy to do. This is a JPEG straight out of the drone, no editing at all. Not bad, right? My place is 1 kilometer more on the left, I think, and this is where we go. My setup for today, I have the Fujifilm X-T5 with the Sigma 10 to 18mm F2.8 that I will keep in my hand. And if I see some wildlife, I just open my little bag and I replace the Fuji with the Canon R7 and the RF100-500. Simple as that. I also have the Osmo Action 4 with a mini tripod in my pocket. And that's all. So this is how it starts. The sun is not visible yet. It is 6 a.m. My first subject, a hook and a rope leading nowhere. I'm walking along the beach and the sun is rising. There are 2 people standing over there. One is swimming too far for you to see. Absolutely amazing Fujifilm colors. But you know what? Even in black and white, this photo looks good to me, and it's not even my favorite. Now, what could be a better subject than a typical local exotic boat on a beach, backlit by the sunrise? I don't know. And this is one of the best pictures I took this morning right here. I like how the light is hitting the boat and it's really nice. First obstacle of the day, and this is where I took this photo that looks more like a paint with that low light coming from the side. So far I shot with the Fuji and the 10 to 18mm obviously, but I also took this one with the Canon and the RF100-500. It takes more than 30 minutes to get there, walking on different surfaces, hard, soft, wet and dry sand, and gravel and rocks and probably dead corals as well. This is the first sunny day since weeks now. This is how it was the day before, when I took this photo with my new drone of the little island in front of Nata. And this is the day after the video. So we eventually arrived to the corner. We are not there yet. Maybe 10 more minutes to reach the tip of the land. It's more wild, No more boats, houses, or humans, except a Filipino going in the same direction to collect shells. And there are a few cows too. We are getting close. I see a few isolated trees, some wood sticks, and the hostile nature. There is many things to photograph and ideas to try over here. Absolutely a wonderful place, and it will become even more out of this world in a moment. But still no direct sunlight so far. We are close to 7 a.m. now.
Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, no mal deseo. Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, es un mal deseo. En la noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor. No quisiste mi calor, me dejaste sin razón. En la noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor. No quisiste mi calor.
And here we are, finally joined by the sun. On the left, sharp rocks shaped by the elements. In the middle, it's kind of a thick grain of brown sand. Sorry for the motion blur, I am at 24 frames per second. Unfortunately, that's the setting I use to film myself when I talk to the camera. Over there, the deadly coconut trees, and in between, something that I see for the first time, a field of Spinifex sericeus, or beach spinifex, and actually they have many names. I tried to walk in it, it's not comfortable. I am having a lot of fun discovering stuff. Only the wildlife is missing so far. This is really the very tip of that part of the island. Hard to walk on it, but a very cool landscape. And this is where I found it. And oh my god, that tree is made to be photographed. Here we have the morning light coming from the left. We even have two persons on the right, and that gives us a scale for the photo, which I think is wonderful. The clouds are doing a great job contrasting the tree a little bit, and there is so many possibilities here. I imagine that it has to be cool at the evening with the light on the tree and some pink in the background. Absolutely brilliant. I didn't spend too much time on it because I was dying under the sun already, but here you can see that there is even some possibilities of reflections. Do not look at the framing, it's only to give you the bigger picture of what's around. And there is also those structures, very probably fishing related. Now let's go to the other side. I understand the need for the tourists to be all together and naked, for safety reasons I guess, but personally, except for the evil coconuts, I felt safe. It seems that I am alone, but so far I saw 1 or 2 adults with knives and 1 or 2 children, all collecting shells. And there is at least 1 person with a dog somewhere in the forest, working on the coconuts, I guess, with a big knife. You will not see more of the other side because my Osmo Action 4 was in photo mode at some point, but I can tell you that there is another giant curve of 5 km with sand and coconuts. I saw this and I don't know what this is about. Feel free to help us in the comment below if you know what this is, and like and subscribe. Here you can see that I am totally wet. I lost 1 kilo already. I am walking since more than 1 hour. My feet hurt. I actually forgot to bring one essential item, which is a little towel to clear the salty water out of my eyes. This is a must-have if you are a photographer in the Philippines. My eyes was wet and itchy. My viewfinder was wet. So bring a towel, or you will look like this. On the way back home, I finally saw a bird, and it was in the curve. A very shy bird that I photographed for the first time. Hard to approach, and this is a Pacific Reef heron. Then an egret, also a bit far. A little butterfly, and that was it for the wildlife really. No crocodile, no king cobra, no equatorial spitting cobra, no green pit viper, no scorpion. Then a little surprise, there was people burning coconut I think, and I had to photograph that smoke, and that was very cool. The two ladies burning the forest helped me to find back something that I lost on the way, which was very appreciated. Thank you very much. Then back to the fisherman place. That's the children shouting at me and having a good time in the water. It is soon to be 9 a.m. The fishermen's just arrived at the beach. This is what they use to roll their boat in a safer place. Maybe some coconut wood. I didn't ask. If you zoom in, you will see a lot of smiles. And if you come in the Philippines, actually, you will see definitely a lot of smiles. Like and subscribe, and you may see a red vented cockatoo soon. Cheers!